Hi, welcome back to the channel. It's another isolation swing tip series episode, and this particular one we're going to give you two really good tips, two really great feels to work on creating more lag in your downswing. Okay, so big subject, a big talked about word is lag in the golf swing, how it can maybe generate some great ball striking, that ball turf strike, less fat shots, more power, more compression on the golf ball. All these great phrases that we're all searching for as golfers when we're out on that golf course to get those strikes as pure as we can. So lag, what we're talking about, so it's really what it is. As we get to the top of that backswing, we create obviously a hinge in the wrist, that wrist set, that wrist cock. As we come down, we want to try and maintain that angle for as long as possible as we get into that impact position. Now, what I see many golfers do through coaching sessions is they throw that angle out, so they lose that angle too quickly, probably in a subconscious bid to get that club head onto that golf ball. You know you've got to get the club onto the golf ball, but then they unravel it too early. So what I mean by that is they get to the top, maybe created that angle, but then we've thrown that angle out, because you see that angle's now being thrown out. We've got a sort of a long length there, and when that comes down, that creates issues of control of your low point. So we tend to see a variety of strikes, whether it's fat, thins, heel strikes, no compression of the ball, lack of distance, high ball flight, the list goes on. And so we've got this word lag is important. How do we do it? I'm going to give you two really good tips to do that. Okay, so the first one we're going to do is a feel one here. So it is where you basically cross your arms across your shoulders as you would do. Okay, we're going to start with our feet together, so you're sort of going to be imagining your backswing here, we're sort of low into this sort of trail side. We're going to start with the feet together there, we're going to make a shoulder turn, okay, and then we're going to step and throw. Okay, so from there we're going to step, so that's a shift across, and then we're going to unravel and get the body sort of turning and pushing out of that ground into that follow through. Okay, gives you a really good sensation of the body doing the lead work through that downswing. So shift, turn. Okay, very simple. You can see really gets that hips working. Okay, so that's a very good drill. So you can do loads of those, gives you good sensation that the body starts it, and that way, as opposed to maybe the arms throwing down first, which again is a good way of unraveling all those angles. So it's more there, shift, turn. So tip number two, we're going to need an iron. Okay, we're going to put it under that lead armpit, and then with your trail arm, we're going to hook that under around the wrist, like so, just to hold that in place. And then your lead arm is going to go onto your trail elbow, like so. Okay, so just hook that into place, secure that onto there. Okay, so we're going to make that backswing. Okay, and then we're just going to turn through. Now, if we get to the top of that backswing here, and we start it with the arms, obviously we lose that connection, don't we? We lose that connection of that shaft being hooked under the armpit and against that trail sort of wrist. So we need to sort of just keep that into place like so. It's a comfortable position. So we're going to make a back swing and then follow through. And you can see when I do that, combine that with a step and rotation drill, you get your shift, we get the turn, and then the club comes in. So as you're looking down to where that golf ball will be with your eye line, and where your trail hand is, your right hand if you're a right-handed golfer, is you're going to be here, body's turned, hips are opening, then that club or that hand gets in your eye line between obviously your head and the golf ball. But you can see where the body is at that point, it's opened up. So ultimately that body is leading the downswing, it's initiating that downswing. So it's not the arms throwing in, you can see that disconnects from that shaft of the golf club. It's the body and then that club. Okay, so combine it, we turn, you step and rotate, and then build it in with the club. You can really get those good sensations that the body's driving it, the body's leading it, and those arms are being dragged through because of the body movements. So hopefully when you've worked on those drills, you've got those couple of really good sort of feels there. We can strike one away, and hopefully we're going to get that really nice crisp ball turf strike. So, okay guys, right, thanks so much for watching the video, appreciate you watching it as always. Hopefully those couple of tips helps there. If you feel like you cast or throw that club, you struggle with your low point control, don't get that compression of golf ball like you feel like you should do, definitely give these 2 drills a home. Great for doing this at home. You know, you don't have to be hitting golf balls. Real good field drills to get some feels at home, and then to hopefully take on that golf course when we all get back out there. Okay, appreciate you watching the video as always. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button, share it around, also subscribe, and hopefully we'll catch up tomorrow for another swing tip.